Have you ever found yourself staring at the clock, wondering how to fill those endless moments of boredom? Whether it's a rainy day or a rare break in your busy schedule, the quest for engaging hobbies can transform those idle hours into something truly rewarding. The world is brimming with possibilities just waiting to be explored. Let's dive into a treasure trove of hobbies that can not only banish boredom, but ignite your passion and creativity.
First hobby I have is gem painting. Gem painting is really simple. If you like the idea of a puzzle, but you get kind of like, not stressed out, but a little burnt out. It's very tedious, but it is definitely more relaxing than like your standard puzzle, in my opinion, because it's so easy. Everything is like laid out for you. Next, we have music collection. Music is a great way to, number one, bond with people. So if you have a vast knowledge in music and different genres, you can communicate with a lot of different types of people. By collection, I mean like collecting vinyls, CDs, stuff like that. That is also a talking point. I was at this little event thing. Somehow it came up like, oh, what do you collect? And I was like, oh, CDs. And some other guy was like, oh yeah, I collect CDs too. Like I've never like really met somebody who collects CDs also. So, you know, that's like a talking point, bonding point. Okay, then we have reading. I've been trying to focus in on reading for a really long time, but I get easily distracted. But this is the book I'm currently reading. I'm on chapter, I believe, 26 or 27. I'm reading You. This show is based off this book, but Joe is very different in the book. Even if you've seen the show, I really recommend you read the book because it's like, it is very, very different. Let me just tell you that. The book is really crazy. Next, we got instruments. Wait, I'm gonna bring mine. Ooh. Guitar. Here's my really cool guitar, guys. It has the prettiest little color. I got my guitar when I was like 16 because I was really into like rock when I was 16. I kind of learned how to play, but then I just stopped. Oh, I'm looking like Marceline the Vampire Queen. Adventure Time reference. Next we got crossword puzzles. So just puzzles in general. There are jigsaw puzzles, Rubik's cubes, Sudoku. I personally do crosswords. I have a book I would show you, but it's like all the way downstairs and I'm not going to get it. Okay, next hobby is video and film. I have this digital camera. I recommend everybody goes and gets them a digital camera. I don't care if you have, oh, I have an iPhone. No, get a digital camera. The pictures come out like really pretty. I will like insert them, but the pictures come out so pretty and like nostalgic looking. And I just love my digital camera. I take it in my purse everywhere I go. I took a photography class in like school for a while. I mean, it was just for the credit, but now I would seriously look into photography and videography just because I find it really interesting. I love watching films, so I would love to, you know, be able to properly film myself because there's certain movies that I just think are so beautiful. Like a lot of A24 films, I really like how A24 films things. I think it's very just beautiful. My next recommendation is collaging and scrapbooking. I think collaging and scrapbooking is just pretty relaxing. It kind of reminds me of journaling, which is my next recommendation. I do journal. I recommend everybody else does too, or like just keep a little diary. I think you'll really appreciate it when you get older, or like your kids might want to, you know, see kind of what you were like when you were a certain age. Oh, and also writing poetry is on my list. Poetry writing and just writing in general. I think it's so creative. I think it's so beneficial for this world to, you know, be able to get out certain ideas and really kind of like apply your view into literature, your view of the world into literature, because I think everybody's view of the world is so different, and I think it's so interesting to see that in people's poetry and writing. Drawing and painting is next. I'm an artist. Well, no, I love drawing. I just sketch. I've never done like actual painting, but I'm a sketcher. I love sketching. I just think art in general is just such a beautiful creative outlet for a lot of people, and I think everybody should try it. Even if you think you're going to be bad at creating art, I don't think there is such thing as bad art. I think the myth of bad art is such a lie, because I think even like if a baby is just scribbling on a little piece of paper, like, you know, it has some sort of value to it. You're probably like, bro, really? Okay, you're like, bro, really? Like, yes, just think about it. Like, just think about it. Okay, working out and going to the gym. Gonna get buff. As you can see, guys, I'm very buff and swole. Okay, just in the physical activity category, we got badminton and tennis. Badminton is so fun. I like badminton a little better than tennis. Speaking of tennis, should I bring up my favorite movie? I'm scared to bring up my favorite movie because I'm scared the actor I like is gonna see this one day. I'm not gonna bring it up now, but just know it is my favorite. And next, the skill of acting. Over the course of this year especially, I feel like acting is just such a crucial skill, honestly, for anything. Number one, I think it's important in entertainment. I feel like a lot of people have lost the true skill of acting, and acting, when done right, can be so like crucial, and it can get points across very well. It can represent different types of people and ideas in a very creative form. So there's a lot of reasons why I think everybody should learn the skill of acting, even if you don't want to become an actor. I think it can even be beneficial in your real life, because in real life you have to act sometimes. Like, acting is everywhere. Everybody should learn how to act. Then we got embroidery, crochet, and sewing. All of these I think are very cozy at-home activities that a lot of people can kind of pick up and develop over time. I'm not going to say it's simple because I haven't done it before, but I just think it's like a really nice skill, especially if you can learn to like sew your own clothes. I would love to be able to do that. That is so cool. Okay, then we got digital art and editing. There's a lot of different forms of editing. I did like video editing and do digital art. It's just so fun and expressive and creative. Like, if you have the tools to do it, go and do it. It's so awesome. Gardening. Gardening, there's so much you can do. You can make a little garden. You can make a little indoor garden. I think even indoor garden, which I would definitely try. Then we got magic tricks. Magic tricks. I love the movie Now You See Me. After I watched that movie, I wanted to learn how to freaking do magic tricks because I think it's awesome. I've never met a person in real life that does magic tricks, but I think that's so cool. Like, just be like, hey, you want to see a magic trick? I think that's so cool to just know magic tricks, like, randomly, like pull a rabbit out hat. I have a rabbit. Nikki just pulled a rabbit out of the hat. Look, he's out of the hat. Say hi. As you can see, I pulled my rabbit out of the hat. He's very cute. He's shedding. His hair is getting everywhere. But yeah, magic tricks, guys. Learn some magic tricks. Collecting in general is really fun. Like, I know a lot of people like might collect dolls, or like, sorry, he's like staring into your soul. But I know people like collect dolls, figurines. A great thing about collecting is there's usually like a very big community in each collector's space. And we got blogging and YouTube channels. So as you can see, I just like started my YouTube channel. And then we got baking and cooking. I think baking's really fun. You can learn how to decorate cakes, you can decorate cookies, literally anything you want. I think cake decorating sounds super fun personally. Then we got origami. Origami is super creative and it's pretty fun. I think about anybody can learn how to do origami. I like fake blood, like, fell off. But yeah, why I had that on is because it's Halloween, so if you're like in a different month and wondering why that was on my face, that's why. We got dioramas. Dioramas are so cute. I would love to make like a Coraline diorama. But yeah, that's all on my list. If you're gonna try any hobbies, like, comment down below. I would love to see. Or comment some hobbies that you currently do.